Big up, big up, big up, and welcome to Liberal 12th Man Show. Goodness, how did he not score that? We are doing a Champions League review, and also we'll talk some team news as well. The likes, Dortmund is currently facing off against Barcelona. I have that in the background. Let me open up some other scores too. And there's some other good games though today too. There is also a Juve game that's going to be a good game against Manchester City. There's also going to be, what's the other games? Open up my things. Do you know what are the other games here? I'm with Brian
Arsenal
today.
v Monaco.
Yeah. Yep. Arsenal, Monaco.
Arsenal are playing Monaco.
Yep. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'll have that on in the background here.
And
on TV here.
What else is
there? The other ones are AC Milan versus Red Star, Benfica versus Bologna, Feyenoord versus Sparta Prague. Feyenoord are already 1-0 up.
Mm-hmm.
And Stuttgart are at home to Young Boys, and Young Boys are already 1-0 up.
Yep, 1-0 Young Boys. Come on, Young Boys. No pause on that, right?
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, vamos, Young Bucks.
Yeah, definitely. They are. Stuttgart is the favorite in that game, so they're playing at home. So it is good to see. Feyenoord's up 2-0 already, by the way, against Sparta.
Wow, 2 already. Bloody hell.
2-0 against Sparta Prague. Yes. And yeah. Juve.
That's only 10 minutes, 11 minutes in, maybe.
Yeah.
Max,
Red Star Belgrade. Belgrade,
yeah.
Yeah, against AC Milan.
Two Red Star Belgrade and AC Milan are two proper 80s powerhouses.
Yeah.
That's one for the old school European football lovers, AC Milan and Red Star.
Yeah, it's just like almost like Dynamo Moscow, right? That kind of like level.
It's a lot of those boys that would have come out Yugoslavia in the 90s, the 80s and the 90s that ended up basing like the Savicevic, Boban, these kind of guys.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them were at Red Star or clubs like that. So there's a lot of lineage going there. But Red Star, obviously, these days, not so big.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Arsenal are getting a bit of a chasing off Monaco. I've just been watching this for the last 2 minutes now, and Arsenal have not touched the ball. Monaco are just passing it around.
Yeah, we shall see if that could happen. See if that can actually happen. That'd be great if it does.
Hi, Bernie.
Hello to Bernie. Hi, Bernie. Hello to Red Armchair Supporter. And big up to Philip. How you guys doing today?
Hi, Philip.
Definitely, if you're in the chat, just give a hi or a hello. It is a safe place. So, we can all enjoy each other's company and maybe talk a little bit about what's going on in Champions League. Tell us what game you guys got your eyes on, by the way. Be good to see, good to hear. It's pretty nice to see as well.
Hey, Joe.
Big up, Trap Joe. How are you? Still top of the league. He said that twice. So nice you can say it twice. Yeah. Still top of the league. It does not matter which league it is. Oh, goodness. But I will tell you this, Dortmund is pressuring, really trying to get really put Barcelona to the sword here. They're really out trying to make things happen in this game. That's one stadium. That is one stadium I would like to go and experience. Is Dortmund. Outside of Anfield, obviously, but I mean, I would really like to experience that. And obviously, I would like to. It'd be even more enjoyable to experience it not there to possibly probably see like the Reds play or something like that, because then you can
there's a neutral.
just as a neutral,
Yeah, it's
just as a
as good
neutral.
an atmosphere as you'll get in Europe. I mean, there's lots of factors to why the atmosphere in Germany is better than most other places.
Mhm,
But that will be even, there's a good like the Kuip, which is Feyenoord's stadium, where I think so. I always get them two mixed up. PSV or I know, but the Kuip, they've got one of those, like the big steep wall like they have at Dortmund as well. It's like a big cop, it's just a big steep wall, the yellow wall behind. They have one of
mhm,
those, and
mhm,
that's really packed. That's a crazy atmosphere as well. But Dortmund, if I was going to go to a game, and they are really, you get a ticket for the big games there for pretty cheap.
mhm,
I would, that's when we go. Like Dortmund versus Schalke would be the one I'd pick, because that's their big rivalry.
mhm.
That'd be like us versus Everton kind of thing. So it'd go there. That would be great. All the tifos coming out. The way they're dragging them up. The banners go up. All the big graphic things, the displays that they do. Tifos, they call them. It's great, man. It's really good. I can't wait until we. I think that's obviously the next thing that we do is we're going to expand our cop like that, to make, because it's the only side of the ground that hasn't been built up like that. So can you imagine
Yeah.
like the cop like double the size it is now, all
Are they
on
able
one?
to? I thought that this was like the like the extent of what they can build on Anfield. I thought I
No,
saw
there's room
something.
to extend the cop. There's room
Does
to extend the cop, definitely. Yeah, there's plenty of space. They bought up all the land around it, and now it's the only bit that, because if you look at the stadium, it's got like three sides, all one height, and then one much lower down. They'll want to bring it
hmm
all up,
hmm
so you could have like, imagine like a 30, well, it's imagine like a 20,000 seater cop.
hmm
That would be amazing. That's what I'm waiting for. And if they bring in then by safe standing, you could have
hmm
a cop that'd be like 20,000 and all standing, all safe standing.
That'd
The
be cool.
noise that would come off, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would be super cool. Super cool. If you had to go, I wonder too, because there was that cool game. There's that game where you have to, guess the stadiums. If you had to go to each league and pick a stadium, and you got to pick a stadium that you can get a free ticket to, what would be your pick for each league?
Oh,
Tell us in the chat too if you
easy.
want. By the way,
Yeah, in England, obviously Anfield.
yeah.
Uh,
We could skip England because
yeah,
obviously that's going to be Anfield for
okay.
everyone pretty much here.
So
But
right, so go south. I go to Marseille. I go to Marseille game. Uh,
okay,
Spain.
was that was called what the Terradome, right, or something, or what's it
Oh, the
called?
Stade Velodrome. Stade
Yeah,
Velodrome
Peloton.
in Marseille. Yeah. In Spain, I've been to the new camp, so I think I'd go to Rayo Vallecano, because that's supposed to be uh, an awesome place to watch a game,
Mm,
and that's in Madrid. I think it's either in Madrid or Barcelona. It's in one capital cities.
mm-hmm,
And then across to Italy, I would go to Napoli.
mm,
Uh,
mm,
I can't remember what that's called, because it's all like Marseille, Napoli. That's crazy dangerous, kind of edgy fans.
mm-hmm.
Then in Germany, yeah, I'd go to Dortmund. Uh, and then in Turkey, I would go to Fenerbahce Stadium, because they're crazy.
Okay, okay.
Have I missed anywhere? Where would I
I
go
wasn't
in
even going to include
Portugal?
Turkey, but okay.
Oh, Portugal.
Portugal,
Maybe go
probably.
to Braga Stadium. The one with the cliff. It's out on the coast. That one looks really cool.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that one maybe. So yeah, I
Oh,
think I'll do that.
how did they not score? Dortmund just had an opportunity to score. Absolute sitter, and somehow, who I don't know, I'm saying who that was. Just absolutely let it fly over, mishit it, and went over the bar. Um, yeah, Slovenia.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Maybe there is some beautiful stadium that we're missing in Slovenia. I
Oh,
remember
everything
we
in
did that
Slovenia is
one
beautiful.
time. We did that one time where I was showing you pictures of some crazy stadiums across the world.
Yeah.
There are some wild stadiums to go and check out. Some that are like on barges practically in the middle of the water, some that are sitting next to mountains, some that are right in the smack dab middle of the city. I was just wondering.
Yeah, there's a lot of great places I'd like to visit, but just the cities even as well. Naples, Marseille, cool cities.
Yeah,
Noisy fans, passionate fans, noisy fans. You're not going to get one of those.
you said you've
You know,
already been to AC Milan's stadium. You said
no, I've been to the new camp. I've been to the new camp, and I've been to Ajax.
okay. So you would choose Napoli over going to see, especially since they're going to be. Isn't this like the last year for that
Yeah.
stadium?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know that's true, but I'd love to go and watch Napoli because they're just insane. I just think the atmosphere would be absolutely insane. But yeah, also if I could do it, then I'd pick that it would be an Inter Milan game, so I could do both.
I got you. So you can get a little bit of happy days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See a 2-for-1 deal, something like that, where you get to see a great stadium and a great team. Bernie, what is Bernie saying?
PSG.
Bernie's saying she'd go to PSG. PSG would be awesome. To hear the Marseille song. No, Marseillaise song, then Barcelona, then Roma, and then Dortmund or Mainz. Or Mainz, okay. That'd be interesting.
She's on a club tour.
Yeah.
She's on a club tour with my man. Each and every night with a gun in my hand.
Okay, how are you doing, brother? How are you?
I do want to see that.
He's with us, but he's on mute. Oh, he's off mute now. How you doing, brother?
All good, bro. How you doing?
Good. We're talking about we're doing just like a little Champions League review since the Champions League is on currently, and I know Brian's watching. I think Arsenal,
Monaco, yeah.
Monaco. I'm watching in the background Barcelona, or having in the background, I should say, Barcelona versus Dortmund. We were talking about stadiums because I was saying how like if there was a stadium I'd want to go to, I would certainly want to go and check out as a neutral. I'd like to go to see Dortmund at their stadium.
Yeah.
There's what if you were going to the other, let's say other 4 big leagues outside of England, obviously. What would be the stadium of your choice if you're going to go see a stadium?
There's one stadium I always loved. It's San Siro in Milan.
Yeah.
That's my favorite stadium.
Last year, they're gonna
Before they sort of move, I think they're going to move, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, move on. It's wild.
Yep. And I've been there. I've been to the San Siro as well.
Oh, okay.
So when I seen it, I had water in my eyes. It was like mad. Same as when I went to Anfield for the first time. Also,
you
the
didn't
Bayern
just
Munich
stop in there
stadium.
to take a leak, no?
No,
Your famous
I was-
Bayern story. I've been to the Bayern stadium. Oh, really? Yeah, I needed somewhere to take a piss, so I went in. It's like,
I've seen there was someone that was from Dortmund that did a video. He goes to other stadiums and he's a Dortmund fan, and he was trying to see if he was trying to rate Anfield, if it's as historic or or as incredible of an atmosphere excuse me, has been alleged. And he was like, yeah, if there's anything that rivals Dortmund, is certainly this right here, which is really, really awesome to hear. But what else would you go? So San Siro is one of them, JK, and then where else would you go?
Look, I've been to the Allianz. I think that's one of my favorites as well. As a building,
you can go anywhere. You don't have to go back to the ones that you've gone to already.
That's what I mean. But if I'm going to choose one, I would choose. Okay, this is going to be a tricky one. I don't want to say it really.
Well, Old Trafford.
No,
No,
maybe
no,
I was gonna say
no,
Real
no,
Madrid.
no. Probably the Bernabeu after they've done it up, just to
Yeah,
see what it looks like.
yeah,
Just to see what it looks like.
yeah.
But for me, just AC, the San Siro
This
was the
that
number one.
stadium. Do you ever see? Have you ever seen the video on like how they built that stadium? That stadium is
Yeah,
pretty incredible. Like as in
yeah, yeah, yeah,
how
yeah.
it is an
It's on that
engineering.
guy's. Yeah, the guy's channel is B1, some architecture guy or some civil
Mhm,
engineer. I don't know what he is. And he's got a
mhm.
channel and he shows you on there. I think you must have seen the same documentary as
Yeah,
me. Yeah, it's
yeah.
amazing what they've done.
Like how like the field is like gets put into this like special room and it has like all these like grow like special lights, special grow lights for it to like keep the grass like really like healthy and it's pretty
Hmm.
wild. But
But for me, I'm happy that we didn't move to a new stadium. Like when I look at the
Oh, hell
new,
yeah.
I never
but
been
would you?
that's interesting. Red Star Belgrade. Belgrade has an insane atmosphere and stadium right for lifestyle. Hmm. I'd also like to go to one of those like smaller, like some of the smaller ones too, like the smaller stadiums or like where you can really get that. Like I remember when we played Luton, I was in. I know Luton's not a great stadium or anything like that, but I kind of like wanted to get the whole
It
like,
is.
huh?
It is a great stadium as far as I'm concerned. That's proper football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah, there's your
that's where I'm going.
Bernabeu's. Yeah, at one end you got your Bernabeu's. But Jay, I just watched AK. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt JK. I was just agreeing with you when you were saying you were so glad we didn't move. Can you imagine?
Hmm. I'm
Yeah,
happy we didn't. Yeah, yeah. Like for me, the only problem we have is having an identical stand as the main stand on the opposite side because
Mhm.
of the houses and stuff. I walked around there and stuff. It's really tight. When you look at the Kenny Dalglish stand, like there's no space really unless you take that street out behind it. That's the
Mhm.
only way they can do another stand as sort of equal to the main stand. The cop,
but they can do the cop right at the other end. They can extend the cop.
they could extend the cop, and there's a way where you can have a road sort of running through it.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, so there's a way to go around it, and that's one way.
Mhm.
Um, but I just feel the stand we've got now made behind the Anfield Road end. I just feel that we should have it 3 tier in the same way the main stand is. I think we
Oh,
weren't
go up
like 2 tier
again.
with it. Is that again,
Oh,
Brad?
okay. Go up another level. Like,
Look, yeah, look, see where the main stand is like 3 levels to it.
Mhm.
We should have done that into like a 3 level sort of stand.
Mhm.
Just to have it like it just looks better. And I think like for me, if they joined the main stand with the Anfield Road end, just that one side, just connected with each other, that would look good, like Newcastle is. Like for me, Newcastle is a good stadium. Like when you look at the Newcastle Stadium in games, it looks really big.
Mhm. Um, cool, cool. I think
Okay, I got a
someone's
question then. We were
I think
talking about
someone's
who's got
TV is on, might be on too, by the way. A little
oh,
loud.
that's JK. I think your TV is on.
one moment.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Um,
JK has a question for us as well when he comes back. JK has a question for us.
okay.
And imagine also for the chat. So get your thinking caps on.
So it's gonna be a few years. Buying the houses.
Well, Jesus, anyway, just saying, Gabby Jesus missed a glorious chance for Arsenal, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Pretty much fluffed his lines straight at him. And now the same goalkeeper. Now, yeah, he does well, comes in, he's 1-on-1. Oh, then he kind of, he's in again, sort of. And somehow managed to basically run into the post. It's never good. It's never what you want to do.
Probably not. Probably not. 1-1
get the
Stuttgart
goal.
over Stuttgart has now equalized in that young boys matchup. Still 2-0 in Feyenoord, 0-0 in all the other games.
Mhm.
Still 0-0 in all the other games except for Stuttgart and Feyenoord.
I was just saying that I had a question. Who has the lowest capacity in the La Liga? Because we're talking about stadiums.
Oh, I don't know. Good question.
Well, my choice of ground to go to in La Liga was Rayo Vallecano. They wouldn't be far off,
Mhm.
but I would say something like potentially because of what we saw last night. I might say Girona.
Mm-hmm. Is Girona? Yep.
Yeah, okay.
There's hardly any people there.
Yeah,
It's
I
weird.
imagined when I saw it, it's just when I saw because my plan was saying like, can they not sell out their thing? But when I saw that big empty block, I just immediately assumed that bit was closed.
Yeah, I don't know
You know,
why.
because yeah, it looked like there was only about maybe 12,000 there, maybe something like that. Because you can't
Why
see
would
all
you?
the way around.
This is weird. Why would you close
Oh
that
yeah, I
part?
don't know. I was
Yeah.
guessing. Like I don't
Oh,
know. It
It's
could have
weird.
been open. They didn't just sell enough tickets. I honestly I don't know. Are they a
Yeah.
capital club, Girona? Are they in Madrid?
I do not know.
Are they one of those teams that's like in another really big city? Because I know they're up near the mountains. Anyway, I don't know.
That's a good question.
Because I know like Espanyol is in Barcelona, which is where they were.
No, Girona
Better
is
games that they
in
were
Girona.
rebuilding.
There's actual. It's in.
Okay, there is a town of
It's
Girona.
in Girona, Catalonia. It is in.
Because it was
Girona.
very pretty. They were playing. When I was watching the under-23s or the youth Champions League game before,
Mhm.
but they were playing at Girona's. Obviously, they're kind of maybe like their version of Kirby. You know, it was very pretty
Mhm.
up in the mountains, kind of stuff, and all that. You could see it. So obviously, very
But I mean,
nice
like, there's
part of the world.
14,624 is the capacity.
14,000, is it? Okay.
If you take away that upper
Looked about
tier
that.
that we're looking at, that's probably another 4,000. I would say probably, right?
Looked like about 2, maybe 2.5. Yeah.
So I mean, you're probably playing in front of like 10, 12,000 fans.
Well, that's the Manchester City group. You know, they buy tiny little teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's like we beat one of Manchester City's teams last night as well. We didn't just beat Girona. But anyway, we're not gonna. Yeah, Bernie. Oh, Bernie wants for Christmas is 3 signed contracts.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's not all you want, Bernie. I'm sure you got your eye on something else. But
Go. Speaking of, let's see if I can do this. Yeah. Yeah. Be nice. Definitely be nice. Be nice to see Morena get a goal in this game too. By the way, U.S. men's national team player.
still nil against Monaco, Arsenal. Still 0-0.
Yep. It is. Speaking of, I think like sometimes I swear like they hear us, but let's see if you guys can get these. I'll bring one.
Swing it out to the right. Swing it out to the left. A diamond necklace, hey Bernie. Okay. Put it on the wish list. That's added to the 12-man wish list.
Yeah, there you go. I'll make sure that Santa hears you. What can you name these 5 stadiums? Oh, they even give you the name of the stadium.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, well, they're giving you the name. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of yeah, and yes, yeah, no problem. That's done. So that's Luton. That's Dortmund. That's the Leipzig Stadium. That's the Harv Stadium, and then
the Red
that's
Bull
the
is kind of easy. Red Bull is Red Bull Arena.
Yeah. then the Bayer.
That's probably this one, right?
Yeah, because the Bayer Arena is Bayer Leverkusen, and Segunda is Dortmund. So.
Oh,
yeah, it needs to be a lot
that was
harder
easy.
than that. Yeah, it needs to be a lot harder than that. Or you could just scroll up and hide the.
Yeah, I guess I could scroll up and
names.
hide the things. Yeah.
1-0 to Arsenal. Bukayo Saka on the score sheet for Arsenal.
Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka.
If anybody had a flutter
what's
on
that?
a certain Mr. Saka, if anybody had a flutter on a certain Mr. Saka to score, well,
there you go.
Probably didn't get you too much, but there you go.
There you have it.
They've got that Lewis Skelly guy playing, who seems to have set one up for them.
Oh, really?
Or at least he was involved in the move.
Okay. Let's see. So let's see something with me.
It was a good move.
This conversation going on. Okay, I just making sure. I saw something pop up on my phone, and it says something about Liverpool goalkeeper out for the season. I was like, "What?" But it must be. I don't know. I don't know what it's.
One of our under 18s or something.
Yeah, something probably like that because they're
probably a content creator making up a thumbnail.
Right, Mamar Dashvili is injured. He has a thigh injury, but he's only set to be out for 3 weeks, so they're not talking about him. That's why I was like, what? Just making sure that we didn't have like a live update to provide for you guys out here. But yeah, you know what's crazy about this? What's crazy about this Champions League? Again, I know some are kind of on the fence, if not on one side of the fence or on the other, as to if they like this format or not. But we now have a situation where we, I believe, can only get either first or second place. I think is the only thing that we can end up getting with the amount of points that we've gotten so far, which is really, really cool. And these last 2 games aren't going to really matter in the sense of determining where or what we're going to, or where or what will, or how we'll qualify at least. It will obviously end up being either first or second for us, and that also is dependent upon whoever's in second place now as well, what they end up doing with their last remaining games. It is unique though that the way that this is set up has kind of got us looking at the fact of, for instance, Real Madrid is at the bottom, or was at the bottom of the seedings. I had to look to see where they're at now. And if they were to win their playoffs, we would probably end up having to play Real Madrid possibly again, despite Real Madrid being a phenomenal team in its own right. So it's kind of weird. It's like, I want to get that first, you want to try to get the first place finish so that you get the first seed, but like, you still never know who's going to end up being in that bottom tier spot that ends up being your opponent, especially since there's so many teams involved in this tournament. So it should be interesting. If we were to go into, let's say we get first place, is there a team that you would want to? Obviously, you can look past the 8 because we won't play them, the current top 8. Is there a team out there that you would want to particularly see in that next round? After the playoffs, obviously. JK? Do you have someone that you would want to see particularly? Do you have any like scores to settle possibly? Or maybe just teams that you'd like to see because we could actually end up advancing? Or is there something that you have a team out there that you just want to see it because it'll be a good game? I'll ask you, Brian, because JK's on mute.
Yeah, sure. Gosh, it's a bit hard to know. Let me see. We don't get country protection in the round of 16, round of 32. I mean, no, there's because there's a lot of teams now that can kind of come into it. I don't want to say, oh, I want these guys because it'll be easy. By the way,
but
I'm not. I don't want to go down the road saying, oh, I hope we get like Lille or Monaco because it'll be an easy one. I don't really want to go be that kind of presumptuous about it. But I suppose I just want one of those teams where it's not too tough too early, right? If you get what I'm saying. Like you don't want to get PSG or Real Madrid straight out the pot.
Because this is back to once we get into the knockouts or into the knockout stage,
it's back to old school.
Old school like football. Home and away.
Yeah.
And fortunately,
so I wouldn't mind
we get the second tier is home for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
like I wouldn't want Atletico. I wouldn't want Bayern. Maybe a Feyenoord for the vibes. Ex Arne Slot going back to Feyenoord.
That's a good shout. That's a really good shout.
I wouldn't mind. That'd be okay. I'd like that as a. But I'm just happy to be there, kind of thing. Happy to be there. Back at the top table, and also kind of. But I mean, I don't want. It's more about who I wouldn't want. But I'm not going to say, I want Brest or I want Lille or I want Monaco because they'll be easy. It's like, no. I take maybe just for the intrigue, Feyenoord, or do you know what, actually? Because we haven't done it in a while, and this isn't because we would absolutely destroy them, even though we would absolutely.
Think about the state of team I want to see.
I would look. I'm definitely not. I'd love to see Liverpool Celtic in the Champions League again.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Is that what you were going to say? Oh, yeah, because it's
that'd be a really cool game to see.
Yeah, they are great games. It was back in the UEFA Cup, wasn't it? We played them last time. They beat us. Too. Like Celtic and Liverpool are blood brothers as clubs.
Yeah.
They both sing "You'll Never Walk Alone." They both do all that, and it's not like they're robbing it off us. It's shared. They are the number one supporters of Hillsborough outside of Liverpool. So give me Celtic versus Liverpool.
That was going to be that was my choice.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Feyenoord was a shout though. Feyenoord would be a shout.
Yeah.
And then
I'll take that. Feyenoord. I think that'd be a good one.
Feyenoord, Celtic was my shout. Or there was another team that I was going to look at as saying maybe as outside.
Red Star Belgrade.
Yeah, there you go. Heard it's a great stadium.
I like the name.
Yeah. Was it other than? I think that was pretty much it. It was either Celtic or Fine. Or no, Club Brugge. Club Brugge, I wouldn't mind seeing either.
They won yesterday, Club Brugge, didn't they?
I know.
Yeah, Mignolet.
Say what's up to Mignolet again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mignolet comes back, it turns into Lev Yashin.
No, I know. Yeah. I shouldn't wish for that. I probably shouldn't wish for it because,
Mignolet was a good shot stopper.
Yeah.
He was a good shot stopper, Mignolet. I think Mignolet was the last of the guys who where goalkeepers were goalkeepers, not sweepers. I think Mignolet was one of the last ones of that. When this new era of goalkeeping is a lot to do with your feet, and Mignolet was like the last one of the old school sort of goalkeepers who just sort of save shots and stuff like that. Take goal kicks and just boot it upfield and stuff. Yeah.
JK, can I ask you a question, JK? Because it's interesting because you were saying like Mignolet's one of the last shot stopper kind of type keepers, but I think it's also interesting because he came after the guy I'm about to mention. We probably had the first proper top class ball playing goalkeeper in England with Pepe Reina.
Mm.
And when Pepe Reina came in first, people were like, "Oh, that Spanish guy that Liverpool just bought, he's a bit dodgy, isn't he? He likes to play. He thinks he thinks he's playing as outfielder. He thinks he's a midfielder. He thinks it's like he should just concentrate on stopping shots. They didn't realize Reina was being brought up through Barcelona, and he was the new version of goalkeepers that were going to come along. But Pepe Reina also won Golden Gloves for us. But would you say Pepe Reina was probably like the first version of
Yeah,
Ederson that was in the Premier League? The
yeah, you could
Edersons,
say
the
that.
Alisson. Because you remember he used to get a lot of stick for people like, what's he doing? Does he think he's a midfielder or something? Pick the ball up or kick it away kind of thing. They didn't get Reina was all about playing the ball at his feet. And
Yeah,
nowadays, that's what all goalkeepers are. Back then, they
that's
were
what
like,
everyone does. Yeah,
he was
that's
kind of would say he was ahead of his time almost.
you
Yeah,
could say that. You can say that. It's
I
true.
certainly see that. Certainly.
He's still playing right
Because
now.
Czech, everyone says that about Czech. Like everyone says, Czech is one of the greatest of all time. Czech never played the ball.
No.
Like Czech was just a
Yeah.
straight up goalkeeper. He was just an out and out goalkeeper. He'd get it
Yeah.
away. Yeah, he could pass the ball. If he needed to someone 20 yards away, he'd play the ball to them. But
That's
he didn't play
just
the
like.
ball to his feet.
Do you think that Courtois is better goalkeeper than Ali?
No,
I think Courtois is an absolutely phenomenal goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So is Alisson. I just leave it at that. I just think they're both absolutely phenomenal. Courtois has a little
But if
bit
you had
of
to pick, so
because
you have to pick a goalkeeper.
Oh no, I was just going to say Courtois has a tiny
just
bit
talent
advantage
alone,
because he's 6'7".
obviously. Yeah.
If Courtois is 6'7", he's a good bit taller than that. He's probably the only thing he has over him is sheer size.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still athletic with that size. So no, but for me, of course, I'm picking Ali. Ali's our guy, Ali's our guy, so I'll pick Ali.
Yeah, I don't think Simone is. I don't think he was very good at having the ball at his feet per se.
Miggs, no, never really, not his thing.
Jeez, Dortmund will they keep getting the offside. They keep getting called offsides too, but they just cannot find the back of the net. They've had a couple opportunities here. Big up Nolante, by the way. Nolante's joining us. He's on mute, so I'll just wait and see. When he comes off mute, I'll give him a proper introduction. But big up to you, Nolante. Go ahead, Nolante.
Oh yeah, big up 12. Big up my co-hosts, JK, Farron Irishman and Lee. Just to let you guys know, I've reported that Lee's been on the scouting mission inside Anfield, so hence he's unavailable tonight.
Okay.
Undercover Lee. Undercover Lee.
Undercover Lee.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big up. Yeah, big up the chat as always. Yeah, thanks Cedric. Big up yourself. Thanks for the hi. And Bernie, we shall wait till see. You'll see how I'll feel today, and you might get that. I appreciate that. Thanks, Bernie.
Yeah. It is 1-0 at halftime. Arsenal over Monaco. 0-0 at Benfica game. It is 0-0 with Barcelona and Dortmund. It is 3-1. Feyenoord over Sparta Praha. Juventus is 0-0 with City. Milan is 1-0 over Zvezda. Just went to halftime. And Stuttgart is 1-1 with Young Boys. 1-1.
Yeah, the Arsenal game, they're completely dominating. It should be about 5-0. They've missed about 5 1-on-1s.
Who, Arsenal?
Yeah, they're completely dominating. Yeah.
But the first 10 minutes, man, Monaco had a lot of the ball. I thought Monaco were doing really well the first 10 minutes. But
okay. No.
then like Jesus could have scored that
Plus,
chance. Then they
yeah,
had the other
Jesus would have
one,
gone out.
and the one where he ends up running into the post, and
Yeah,
they did start opening him up, definitely.
yeah.
But I thought maybe Monaco had something in him to start. They
Nah,
looked like they had. Yeah, well, look, sure.
yeah.
Not covered today's signing yet.
What's that?
Hi, Lord.
Today's signing.
Today's signing. I have not covered today's signing. Not yet, at least.
Oh, sorry. About today's signing, have you covered that? Interesting. Can't wait to find out who signed today.
Yeah.
It's intriguing.
I'm not done that just yet, at least. Trying to see if I see anything. I know that there are offers on the table for the big three, but I have not seen it just yet. You can definitely share it with us, Hylor, if you have some insight as to who you're talking about. But Liverpool have today signed 16-year-old Lucas Clark from Manchester City. He is a left-footed central defender. Well. Okay.
Straight in the team. Straight in the team.
There you go.
Sorry, Ibu. Sorry, dude. You're out. Louis Clark's here. Gomez, pack your bags, mate. Louis Clark is here.
Yeah, there you go.
It's nice to take one off them, though, isn't it? It's nice to take one off them. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If they don't want to stay at a sinking ship. I like this way. I like. I don't.
Still waiting on that. Still waiting on that. That it's going to be interesting because that case is concluded. By the way, they've concluded with that case. The 115/130.
Oh yeah.
It's really 130. Like
But,
like we said here before, it's 130 different allegations that they have against him, but 115 was the early
Hylor, am I muted? Maybe I'm muted. Oh no, Hylor. Sorry, Hylor? Could you quickly put in? Was he sort of out of whatever you call it? Not contract, but is this going to be a tribunal thing? Like with Harvey and Rio, are we going to end up paying a fee for this kid, or have we just sort of inveigled them to come to us before he signs a proper deal with them? Or will this be a tribunal job? Because that was going to lead me into a question that I wanted to ask yourself and the chat and the lads. With regards to the money that we spent last season on Nalo and Neoni, which he brought in as tribunal players. So we spent money to bring them in. And then this year again, we spent money to bring in Rio. You know, we've gone out and now we're going to. So it is a little bit. I mean, and we've let some of these guys go out of our academy almost a later. We seem to have been trying to buy in some ready-made kind of talent. I mean, that to me, I like that we're going out and do that, but it's a tiny wee bit worrying as well that we maybe think there's a few gaps in that academy. Is it just me thinking that it's like the fact we're bringing in these kids? Yes, we're showing them that Liverpool, but we're actually having to pay for them as well. That maybe some of the guys that we had are isn't quite working out. Like, is it a good thing that we're going out and buying money to bring in basically academy kids? Or am I overthinking? I don't know. What do you guys think? Nolante, you were saying.
No, I agree with you, bro. It's a little bit worrying, and again, with all these things, they're not guaranteed. You don't know. So we could be buying them, and they don't become who they're supposed to be. So it's a little bit, bro. I see what you mean. Instead of like Trent or Curtis, like that in that kind of sense, we're just buying other products. So yeah, I agree with you.
You just that's the thing. You never know, do you? So I'm maybe thinking
You don't. Yeah, I mean, we hope, of course, bro. As you know, we all hope that become star players. But again, it's no guarantee. And then if at the end of it you're saying, well, that weren't great. So, and again, he's young, so he's not like he's going to do anything in the next 3 to
4 or
4
5
years.
years
That's the
as
thing.
a center
5 years.
as a center half.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, so he's not going to affect what we need right now. So again, it's yeah. I agree with you, bro. It's a little bit worrying, if I'm honest. I agree.
like I like the fact that we're able to go out and say to people, these kids that are like, if you were at Chelsea, right, and you're 17 and you're a left winger or an attacking mid, and you look at the options they have in their first team, a club like Liverpool should be exploiting those kind of views. Like, what do you think you're going to do with Chelsea, man? You're not going to get anywhere there. Come to Liverpool. Look at Neoni. He's already got minutes. Look at Bradley. Look at young players at Liverpool. Young players get a chance. At Chelsea, they just get farmed out and sold for a profit. At Manchester City, they just get farmed out and loaned for a profit.
Yeah.
At Liverpool, so come to our club. Like I think we've got a good example because we had 2 number 10s, basically attacking midfielders. We bought them both from Fulham, Carvalho and Elliott. One of them worked out, one of them didn't. They both cost pretty much the same money. So if you get a 50-50, if we have, say, Rio, Neoni, who can probably get into a team quicker because they're attackers, and Nalo, he's a centre half, it shows young players, it's like, man, go to Liverpool. Like, you'll get as much money there as you will at Chelsea. They're on 10 grand a week as a kid. Liverpool will give you 10 grand a week, give you 12 grand a week, 20 grand a week maybe. But you can get into a team there. You can actually improve yourself there. Whereas Chelsea will just be stuck in the mud and loaned out here, there, and everywhere, and eventually some stupid team will pay 20 million quid for you. And then you go and lost at Nottingham Forest for the rest of your life. Wolves kicking around. I like the approach, and I like the way we're going for these young kids and going, you know how good you are, right? Like, you know how good you are. Like, you're too good to not be doing stuff at Chelsea. Come to Liverpool. We'll give you opportunities.
You'd like to see it. You'd like to believe it. I think that was the reason why Rio chose us.
He's
Obviously
very impressive. A lot of people are very impressed with him.
Because of what happened in that Champions League. He's probably sitting in the stands watching it, being like, they've got a lot of players out there that were on their youth academy. Looks like a pathway.
Exactly. Like we were talking about, weren't we? Like the fact that the youths play on the same day, but they play earlier, which means they can all then go and watch the seniors play. Yeah. So it's like, they're like, it's literally in front of you. This is the pathway. You play good in games like you're playing today. This is where you could end up. Right? What's right in front of you? The gap isn't that big. This is how close you are. If you want to play in the seniors, you played in the unders. You're this close. You're at the stadium. You're in and around the boys. Yep. You're talking to Mo. You're talking to Slot. Slot will walk up to one of the young kids and go, I heard you with a good game. Well done. You get pat on the shoulder.
You get to wait outside with Jude waiting for.
Yeah, he's still there. Apparently, lads, I checked with someone I know. Apparently, Jude Bellingham is still outside the dressing room at Anfield. Somebody needs to go and collect that kid. It's not happening. He's still outside the dressing room.
I think, bro, you know what, 12, I think, JK, I think you guys need to text Lee now and just let him know. Because Lee's still there. He's nearby. Yeah. So you can just give him a shout. Just tell him to get out.
Just give him a tap on the shoulder and say, just give it up.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Exactly. Trent don't want you, buddy. He's gone. He's on the date. Leave him alone.
Shout out to my boy Clint Dempsey. Is holding it down today. In Mika Richards is not on the show for at least for today for the show for the broadcast that I see, at least on this side of the pond. He's there with Jamie and with Henri and with Katie. So representing a little bit. I like it a lot. Let's see. I hope there's an interesting question Hyler has for us. Is that the question did you answer this question already?
No.
Are you glad that Liverpool didn't go through in the summer with the Gordon Gomez switch in the summer plus money. Just think about it. Yeah, absolutely. I was never on board for that anyway, though. I can't stand Gordon.
Well, yeah, Joey was interviewed today. There is an interview with Joey today, and he talks about that exact subject. And he talks about how it was, on the table. It's just, look, that's the way it goes. I thought that's what was going to happen. I was happy with what I'd done at the club kind of thing, but I was aware of what was on the table. And then he said, like, just what Hyler's asking, he said, it didn't happen. Didn't go through in the end. That's football. And he couldn't be happier than to be where he is right now and to be part of this team. So, yeah, he knew. He thought, well, that was it wasn't going to be a swap. It's one of those kind of deals. We were going to give them 75 million for Gordon if they didn't sell their two boys, Minte and I've forgotten his name, Minte and Elliot Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to give us 45 million back for Gomez. So it was going to be a 30 million pound transfer, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't going to be in a swapsy kind of thing, just for accountancy. That would have made it easier. But yeah, I think all of us really, I don't know what the team that was in charge at the time was looking at when they saw Gordon. As much as we back our data analytics, our scouting, our people at the top, I think the room was being misread a little bit on the Gordon scenario in terms of he wasn't so good that people could ignore it. He was just kind of someone, well, we don't really want that guy. Surely there's someone just as good that you could get for that money. It's just not, oh, well, look, he's Messi or he's this, or, it's just bloody Anthony Gordon. So I'm really glad. I think we're all really glad that deal didn't go through. Because I don't know what Anthony Gordon would have brought to this team extra that we don't have now. And losing Joey Gomez, we would have then, like, if we'd sold Gomez, we would have obviously immediately gone out and bought a new centre half type replacement squad type player, but he would have needed time to integrate, and who knows who that might have been. We've now got one of the best options, I think, a guy who knows pretty much what to do. I mean, yeah. I am 100%. I don't know about other people, but for me, yeah, I think we're all happy.
Anthony Gordon sits on 3 goals and 1 assist in the Premier League. Obviously, one of those goals was scored against us. One of those goals where he scored, not only did he celebrate, he tapped the badge and talked about all this crap, all the talking in his ear and all the other stuff. Yeah, okay, bro. You want us to yeah, okay.
Okay, so just for some Liverpool interest, it's about to kick off at the Emirates. I mean, for the second half, not a fight or anything, as if that happened at the Emirates. But Taki Minamino is about to come on for Monaco. So
Taki. Big up. Still root him on. Definitely. I'd say Taki is a cult hero.
He's getting his 45 anyway. He'll get a chance.
Had his moments for us. Definitely, I think he achieved cult hero status.
Close to it. It's just the time he was here wasn't, but the fact that he top scored in the cups for us.
Yeah, he was big. He was a very big part of why we made it to the final.
Yeah,
very big
huge part of it.
Yep, definitely. It was one of those things where, like, it was so much so that I remember when we won the cup, he was like reluctant to, like, take the cup and, like, celebrate, like, really, like, get into it and everything else. And he had to be. He was so shy. He's such a shy person too. But he was like,
Japanese people, they're very humble, very, very humble. They don't like to be showy or kind of show off kind of stuff.
No, everyone, VVD especially. VVD is good about that too. When you score and, like, you score or we win a championship or win some type of or win some, let's say championship, but we win some type of silverware. He'll be sure to push you into the spotlight because you deserve it.
Sometimes literally.
Yeah,
push
literally
me.
push you.
Like I've seen him grab people and go, no, don't turn away from the camera. Go over and get your moment.
Yeah.
You just did this. Go and get your moment. It's a team
Yeah.
game, but you go and get your moment, dude.
He did it with
I've seen him do
Leone.
that a few times now. Yeah.
He did it with
someone's
Leone.
kind of going away being all humble. He's all, fuck that shit. No, go, man. Celebrate on your own. Your family's up in the stands. Do your own little thing. You celebrate a
Yeah.
team, but at least go and have your own little fist bump moment. But this is your, he's brilliant at that. You're not going to get you just scored your first goal or you just won a cup. Don't be too humble. Go and get it.
I will say this though. DVD does maybe need to cut the back when he slaps people on the back of the head out a little bit. I remember I saw McAllister score one time and he slapped him on the back of the head and McAllister looked at him like
Virgil slap. The Virgil slap. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, if it was anybody else.
Exactly. Virgil knows he can get away with it. Anybody else? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. It's cool. It's humbling for certain. Oh man. But yes, second half has just started in a lot of these games. Bayern and Barcelona, or Bayern, excuse me, Dortmund and Barcelona have taken the pitch and are well into the second half here.
Oh, Jesus, Monaco nearly scored.
So great.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, sorry. Monaco nearly scored from a free kick.
He's so great.
Really good spot.
So great. What do you think? Do you think it'd be nice too? They went with a strong lineup in this game, didn't they?
Arsenal?
Yeah.
Well, they started Gabby Jesus, so not that strong.
Oh, wow. That's some shots fired.
Yeah, well, no, he doesn't start for him this season. He doesn't. He's lost his place. He pretty much has. So no Odegaard, Saka.
I mean, I was told that Jesus and Zinchenko were the final pieces to them securing the title.
Well, you see, the thing is, Arsenal fans were told that too, that they were the final pieces to a jigsaw. But what happened was when they put that jigsaw together, it actually just spelled third.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm looking at this lineup yet. It doesn't look like it's a little bit of a rotated, interesting lineup.
Yeah, they've got Saka, Rice, Odegaard. They got their main boys in there,
But I mean, Miles Lewis, Skelly.
They've got Skelly in the middle. Yeah, that's pretty much. But that guy played well on the first goal. He did brilliantly to win the ball. Played a great ball.
Oh, I bet he did.
Jesus put it into Saka. So, but they got Saliba there. They've got everyone. Really.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Monaco are giving them a bit of a harrying now.
10. Well, they got to make something happen. They definitely got to make something happen. 12. They got 12 on the bench, so they got a full bench too. Full bench. Some names, some notable names, some I've never seen names necessarily, so I don't really follow Gooners, but all the same. They got some names on the bench that they can bring in, obviously. Havertz, Trossard, Raheem Sterling. The Raheem Sterling thing is kind of interesting too, because apparently they're at a place where he doesn't really serve what they initially needed or wanted from him. Maybe
they don't want he.
What's that?
They don't want he.
They don't want he. No, Rahimi.
Big wages, $300 a week.
Well, they're not paying half of those wages. Getting paid by a good chunk of them. It's getting paid by Chelsea.
Yeah, they're not taking him.
Yeah. And you know what's funny about the Chelsea situation too? I was talking about how Chelsea. Oh, wait for it. It is now 1-0. Oh, they're gonna say it's offsides. Sorry. Dortmund loves an offsides. They've been offsides a lot in this game.
Playing on the
A
edge.
lot. Yeah.
Barcelona high line, I'd imagine. Barcelona very high line, by the sounds
Yeah.
of it.
Yep. They are offsides. It should have been 1-0. It is now still 0-0. What I was gonna say about Chelsea though is
A little bit harsh, Tyler. A little
I
bit
think
harsh.
he just might be. I think he just might be.
He should go somewhere where he's the talisman. He should go somewhere like a Napoli or somewhere like Napoli, South Cavaschaglia. If they, somewhere where he'll be the top dog in a good team. There's no point him going to be on a loan at another Chelsea or a Bayern or a Real or an Inter. Go somewhere even a Dortmund, maybe.
What team then would you suggest? If you're his
Like a
agent,
Dortmund or a Napoli. Napoli.
You think he'd be good at Dortmund? Interesting.
Just somewhere where they'd play him. Like if they said, "Oh yeah, we want him because we want him to be our left winger, our main guy," just go somewhere like that because otherwise he's going to end up in this kind of bullshit sitting on the bench at Arsenal and Chelsea scenario.
I think he wanted to do this because he still makes us £300,000 a week or whatever he's.
You're not dunking that off. No, but I mean, if I was where I'd see him performing best would be in somewhere like that. But not that I care. I'm not that invested in his thing. But just to what Hyder was saying that he's done kind of thing, I was like, he might be done in England. Yeah.
Yeah, he is not coming back to Liverpool. That is not happening.
Oh fuck no! Gee, no.
That ship has sailed a long time ago.
Yeah,
definitely. For many reasons. Barcelona in right now, and Barcelona might have just scored. It's the part of where you have to wait and see if he was offsides or not, but it is 1-0 possibly. Possibly, we're waiting to see. I will admit that part of football is kind of like unfortunate.
Oh, it's a killer. It's a killer.
He might be offsides. I think he is going to be offsides. We'll see. We'll wait and see. But Rafinha, I will admit this, Rafinha has gone and done a redemption tour.
Oh, crazy what's happened to him. Yeah. And he's captaining them and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, he just went from being like, yeah, okay, did all right in his first, and then he just exploded.
Yep.
Absolutely gone crazy with the goals.
Yep.
I had to double check 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks. I actually genuinely had to double check that it was that Rafinha, the one from Leeds.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it's going to stand. They're still they're at the center stripe. It looks like it's going to stand. 1-0 Barcelona. I saw that Juventus is up 1-0 over Man City. By the way, Vlahovic is the goal scorer in that game.
Yeah, Vlahovic. Remember, he's been he was a guy Arsenal were in for him for 90 million. He's dropped off the radar of it.
Oh, I know. He was supposed to be the truth.
Yeah.
He's going to be the Terminator. Yeah.
City losing again. Okay.
Yeah. Going to be tough. They're at the old lady.
Did they go strong? Did City go strong?
Yeah, they did. I'll tell you what.
City. Yeah, like respect to Rafinha, he's gone from Leeds to be Barcelona captain.
That is a shout.
That, wow, absolutely. He's really what a player, man. He's really improved. He was a good little player at Leeds. We were sort of after him. He was sort of mentioned a few times. Not everyone was sort of excited.
He was never.
I knew he didn't
want to take He didn't want to take a second fiddle to
Salah or whoever it was. Yeah, and I think going to Barcelona has been a good move for him. Yeah, and also Hansi Flick being there. I think he's a good manager. Mm-hmm. He's sort of down. He's like Jurgen Klopp a little bit. I've seen sort of videos where he's like with the players from Germany and stuff. The way he handles them, very down to earth sort of guy, you know. So for me, he's doing a good job there, Barca.
By the way, City went with I would say, a relatively strong lineup. They went with Ederson in goal. So the second string goalkeeper experiment is over, I guess. Rico Lewis is on the left. Vardial and Diaz are being the center back pair. Kyle Walker on the right, and he's got the captain's armband. Gundogan and Grealish in the pivot. Then I got Doku, KDB, and Bernardo Silva. And then they have, obviously, Erling Haaland at their point man. But it is still 1-0 in that game. Still, the result is 1-0. The same. Stuttgart is now up 2-1 in the game against the Young Boys. They're up 2-1. AC Milan still holding on to a 1-0 game. Juventus, as was spoken on, is up 1-0. Barcelona is now leading 1-0. I thought that was offsides, but apparently it wasn't. They didn't show any lines. So, and I think aren't Champions League, they're using I thought they're using the semi-automatic system.
The semi-automated VR or offside.
Yeah. Benfica, Bologna still 0-0. Arsenal, Monaco 1-0. And that is where we're at currently.
And also, I am not going to sit here and tell you that I know what semi-automated offside means. I don't know exactly what. I mean, I know what that is. Kind of they're using, but what is that like? What is semi-automated offside? How can it be semi-auto? You know, it's just strange. Is that not what they were doing already? Like, what's different? I don't know.
Good question. I do not know.
Oh, come on. Monaco. Jesus. Good training Collins over here.
Let's see. I think the reason why it might be called semi-automated is because even though it is fully automated, it is overseen by one operator. So that's the reason why it's called semi-automated. So it is a fully automated system, but because there is a human being involved in it, that's why it's called semi-automated.
Okay.
At least that's what I just see as an explanation.
So basically, the computer says that's offside. It shows you a picture of why it's offside, but you've still got a human guy there going, "Yeah, that's right."
Yeah.
So kind of
fully automated. There would be no. Yeah, there'd be no
human dude. Yeah, it'd just be bing, offside, onside. Yeah. Like the little.
By the way, Barcelona just just gave up a penalty in the box. They're about to take the penalty kick, by the way. So we might have the opportunity to see if they can do something.
What? So Barcelona just concede? What? So there's a penalty to Dortmund, is what you're saying, is it?
Barcelona just gave up a penalty, as in Dortmund is at the spot kick.
Yeah, so Dortmund have a penalty. You have a way of describing things that makes them very. So it's a penalty to Dortmund, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Penalty.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Penalty in Dortmund's favor.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off! No, he's not going. Monaco.
1-1.
Monaco.
Did they not score? Or they had
No, they're just being really silly and kind of. getting caught out by obvious traps and plays and stuff. You know, it's just like
Hmm. It is now 1-1 in this Barcelona matchup. 1-1, 1-0 still in Milan. Oh yeah, that is a foul. That was a foul.
Barcelona are changes the foot at Arsenal. It's still only 1-0.
It's well taken
Monaco
penalty,
still
by the
in it.
way. Very well taken penalty. Hit like the low struck kick goes right for the left corner. And even though the goalkeeper chose the right way to dive, he still was unable to make contact. Still to make contact. 3-1 Stuttgart now, by the way, Stuttgart 3-1 in that game. Game that had Young Boys out with a 1-0 early lead in that game. It is now 3-1.
That's a good result.
Yeah.
It's good to see Stuttgart get Champions League. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This
The
guy
who
who
scored the
scored
penalty, he's the one who helped them get there.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about this guy, aren't they? This Garassi guy.
Yeah, he is an interesting player. He's been offsides like 3 times in this game or something. He's been one of the guys that's been offsides quite a bit. But he is a threat. If he can stay on sides, he could be definitely a threat. And he's got the goal. He's got the penalty kick goal. So. Dortmund is he just got a shot deflected out for a corner. They are definitely on the front foot. Rafinha is not happy with his mates. Oh, wow. They just showed the offside that I thought was offside on Rafinha. And his arm was offside, but his arm isn't a playable part of the body, so that part doesn't count. And yeah, it is a good goal. It is a good goal.
I gotta say, it's
guys,
Monaco on the front foot here at the moment. By the way, it's Monaco on the front foot. They're definitely trying. They're definitely trying to do something.
4-1, by the way. Bayern has just scored another goal. 4-1. Sparta Praha is definitely not enjoying their time in Holland. And let's see. That's all the updates I have for you so far. Oh, that's definitely handball. No, it's for a goal anyway. So people, Berge has started slapping the back of the head to the opposition too. Yeah. Yes. He has definitely Bernie. He's actually given a couple shoulder introductions as well. To some.
Well, he let Anthony Gordon know what was what, didn't he?
Yeah.
He introduced him to his shoulder.
He did.
Martinelli off, Jorginho on, Rice off, Lewis Skelly off, Timber, Trossard, Jorginho. So Martinelli.
Are they look like they're going for more goals, or are they looking like they're going for defense?
Well, they're taking off Rice, replacing with Jorginho. Taking off Skelly, replacing with Timber. Taking off Martinelli, replacing with Trossard. So it's not that's not the most attacking. That's a DM and a defender for a DM and 2 attackers, and they nearly scored. Monaco nearly scored. They should have scored. Brillambolo, who's a guy I love.
Man, come on,
He always
Monaco.
shows up at international tournaments. If you're ever playing fantasy football in an
Come on,
international
Monaco.
tournament,
I want
Yeah,
to see. I
Brillambolo
want to
in your
see the
team.
Gunners go into absolute torment. Because that's what
it was a
would be.
chance. It was an amazing chance, but it was a chance nonetheless. Turn, swivel, shoot. But Brillambolo is a guy who, like I say, if you've ever played any international fantasy football,
hmm
he's a massive asset. He always does it for the Swiss. Always. JK will tell you that. He's a great guy in the international ones, but yeah, couldn't do it there tonight. So it looks like, yeah, they're going kind of defensive. Yeah, bringing on Jorginho and Timber.
4-1 Stuttgart. 4-1 Stuttgart.
Yowzers.
Feyenoord and Stuttgart both comfortably in front in the 67th and 66th minute of their games. Looks like those games are going to be pretty much wrapped up and done.
Oh, could be 2-0.
Did he
Good
just
save.
score?
No, it could have been. Oh, it's offside.
Could have been. I got you. Dortmund is on the front foot, by the way. They are definitely trying to score a second goal in front of their yellow wall.
Yeah, you wouldn't want them, would you, in the latter stages?
Yeah.
I never liked playing Dortmund.
It's almost as good as the Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, we can bring up the live table here if you want. I'm sure you can get that on a.
Oh, you might see the table.
Well, he's just saying, have you seen it? I mean, it'd be interesting to have a look because there are some.
Yeah, I have the table.
Yeah,
I do. Well, I have the score.
It's as it stands. It's the as it stands table, but
that's a live. It's a live table.
Well, that's what I mean.
As it stands right now.
As it stands right now.
As it stands right now. Obviously, Liverpool have 18 points, but second place would be Barcelona with 13, Dortmund with 13. They're both coming into this game with 12 each, so they would have 13 apiece. They'd be tied with Leverkusen, and currently Arsenal would be tied with them as well with 13 points. But it would be Barcelona, Dortmund, Leverkusen, Arsenal, Villa in sixth place, Inter, Brest, and Lille. Or no, Inter and Brest in eighth place. And then, unfortunately for Lille and Bayern, or unfortunately for Lille, they would be the odd man out. Despite having 13 points, they would be the odd man out with the goal differential. But let's see if Arsenal can hold on. Let's see if Bayern and Dortmund end up in this result. Excuse me. Barcelona.
Well, I'd be back in Monaco to get one.
Oh my goodness. Barcelona almost scored right there. Monaco, I would love to see score, but we'll see.
They've been all over Arsenal the last 10 minutes. All over them.
Danny
Arsenal haven't done
almost
a thing.
with the goal there. Great shot by him. And then Lewandowski's goal is directed out by a block. But again, that's the list. Lille, 9th place. Bayern, 10th place. Atletico Madrid is in 11th place. Atalanta, 12th. Juventus, 13th. Excuse me. That's with the result holding, obviously. Monaco would be with 10 points. And Benfica, Sporting, Milan, AC Milan, Feyenoord, Club Brugge, all in that order with 10 points. Then Real Madrid with 9 points would be in 20th place. Celtic 21st, City at 22nd, 23rd is PSV, and Dynamo is at 24. PSG is still out of the running at 7 points. Stuttgart is out of the running with 7 points. Krevna Zvezda.
Star.
Yeah. Say again.
Red Star. I think they're called Red Star. Yeah.
Red Star. Okay. Is with 4 points. Shakhtar 4 points. Sparta Braha, Sturm, Girona, RB Salzburg, Bologna, Leipzig down in 34th place. Slaven and Young Boys in 36th place. The only teams without points so far in this tournament have been Leipzig, Slaven, and Young Boys, which is pretty surprising because Leipzig is a pretty good team normally, but not this year.
Yeah, played 6, lost 6. That's pretty shitty.
Not this year.
-7 on the goals.
Yeah,
Pretty shitty.
yeah, definitely. So they've only beaten a couple different teams here. In the thing, they've beaten Frankfurt. They've beaten who's this? Kiel and St. Pauli.
Yeah, Havertz is on for Arsenal.
All right. The German menace, Kai Havertz. Such interest. It's also interesting how like so many London teams transfer players between themselves. It's interesting.
Yeah, players like staying in London.
Yeah.
Players' families especially like staying in London.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice place to be a millionaire.
But you're not going to see too often your Sol Campbells, where it's
No, but if you got someone like, and they've got a choice between leaving an Arsenal and they can go to Fulham or they could go to like Wolves or Newcastle, they're going to go to Fulham.
mm-hmm.
Don't have to move.
Nothing, by the way.
McKennie, that's your
Yep.
boy.
It's my boy.
Yeah,
Represent.
Jesus off, Havertz on.
Represent. Yeah. What were you saying though? Oh, they should.
No, just saying Havertz. Yeah, Havertz in for Jesus. Jesus, I think he's probably done at Arsenal now at this stage. Can't stay fit, and when he does, he's never been a goal scorer. He's always been. He can drift left, drift right, play deep, number 10, and all that. He's a great little player that way.
Mm-hmm,
He's never been a goal scorer, but like, I don't know. The alarm bells were massive. The fact that Man City were happy to sell Zinchenko and Jesus. Jesus may have done okay for them, but the Zinchenko one, he hasn't registered from it all. But if your manager
5-1 Stuttgart, 5-1.
Your manager comes from another club and he takes 2 of their reject players, basically that they're happy to sell, that's just red flag straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Instant red flag. Arsenal on a breakaway should have been 2, but a poor ball from Trossard, who tries to make up for it by trying to bend one into the top corner from 35 yards, and you can probably guess how that worked out.
My feed is telling me that Barcelona is about to score, and they just did. Who was that scored? I can't see who that was. 2-1 Barcelona. It is 2-1 Barcelona. little bit of a as that definitely takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails for Dortmund. They've been fighting very tough in this game, really, really tough. But it looks like who was it that scored? Oh, Torres just scored for them. Picked up a rebound and scored it. Great save, but the goalkeeper left it too close for Torres to not pounce and put it in for 2-1. 77th minute of this game. We are definitely live and direct, people. Live and direct. Looking at some interesting games unfold here. Looking at some very interesting games unfold here. 2-0 Juventus is pretty crazy, but it is definitely the result certainly for right now for them. Goodness, that's such clickbait. Sorry about that. There's some clickbait right there. Man City have opened up talks for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Okay. I don't even understand why Man City would even do that, to be honest with you. Other than, I guess, for laughs and giggles. Would they really be that willing to try to? They probably would have to offer him a $450,000 or £420,000 a week salary for that to ever even for him to even, I wouldn't say entertain it, but for them to even think that he would want to go to City. That's wild. Absolutely wild. 2-0 Arsenal, by the way. 2-0 Arsenal. And AC Milan are knotted up at 1 apiece.
Yeah.
And I'm about to apparently see some good news if you're a Dortmund fan. Let me see what happens. My one update is ahead of me, is ahead of the game. Oh, absolute blunder by the goalkeeper there. An absolute blunder by the goalkeeper. And the man that we said just needs to stay on sides gets an absolute gift. Absolute gift. It's 2-2. 2-2 in this Barcelona game.
Desmond. Desmond.
Oh, that's first. Oh, Desmond 2-2. Oh, I got you. I didn't know if that was his first name for a second.
Desmond Garazi.
Yeah. Then I got it.
So for Desmond Tutu just scored, is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I
when
know.
doing about
Well, no,
JK.
I thought
Desmond
that his
Tutu.
name was
Like
for a
what?
second. I thought that the player, what's his name?
Garazi.
I just put it in the chat earlier.
Anyo Gorasi.
Yeah, Garazi.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought that his name was Desmond for a second.
All right, man. JK mentioned it again. Desmond Tutu will score.
Yeah, Desmond.
And Darwin.
Tutu with
When
another
Darwin
bit
gets the
of-
Desmond on Saturday.
yeah.
Oh,
he got
Let's not start that
how many
again.
goals did he score?
Brian
He got a
started
hat
that.
trick. He got a hat trick. Nah, he got a Desmond. Desmond is for 2 goals now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Been on Brian. The man that Brian does not like to mention. He's been all over the Liverpool content page, all over. He's been talked about non-stop today. Had to turn
Yeah.
things off.
I bet.
The man that Brian does not like to be mentioned about.
Uh-huh.
He's been talked about non-stop in forums, in podcasts, and other creators, content creators,
Yeah.
non-stop. It's just getting a bit overwhelming now.
It's pathetic, but yeah, this is a free zone for today. This just for my mental health.
Yeah.
It's for my mental health. I can't deal.
Yeah, that's about exactly it. Yeah. Tell you what.
Yeah.
But I like the things that was coming out though. He means business. I like his attitude to some of these performances. That's what I want from my manager.
Mm-hmm. Definitely so. Definitely so. So, we are going to be some scrappy news. According to Liverpool, consider Pedro a priority target in the summer of 2025, with initial talks currently described as merely exploratory. That's João Pedro. Got you. Yep. Dortmund is knocking on the door, man. They are knocking on the door. It's a shame. It ended up hitting the Dortmund player that was offsides. But they are knocking on that door, trying to see if they can get some type of result in this game. They got about 10 minutes left in this game. And they are scrapping, playing very gritty with this team. Makes you recognize what a home advantage can be. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Also, their fans are pretty boisterous as well. Dortmund, they're very loud. Listen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been starved of success.
Lukaku.
Yeah. Just
And they think
underperformed.
you never walk alone. Always remember that.
Yeah, the wall, yeah. A great game
Yeah.
against them, innit?
Huh. You know who
20,
was
10
saying,
years ago.
That was a good game that was against them.
Oh, God, yeah.
wasn't Feyenoord the team that played? Yeah, Feyenoord played
You never
City,
walk alone.
and they sang "You'll Never Walk Alone" at the Etihad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're seeing that and obviously the Arnie Slot song.
Yeah. Which yeah, could have started. Fair play to you again. I don't think any manager has done something like that at all.
Yeah. We shall see if they can hold on to this. Oh, they are rocking and rolling at, oh my goodness, at Dortmund. You know, it was a fun group of fans to see because they were energetic. What was the purple? They wore, I want to say their colors were purple and something. I'm trying to think. It was in Europa last year.
Sorry about that.
Huh?
Sorry about
No
that.
Oh, no worries. And Toulouse, actually. I think it was Toulouse that we had faced. Their fans were ready for it.
Yeah.
Even though, and I think it was Toulouse. It was either Toulouse or it was a USG or Toulouse. I think it was Toulouse, though.
Toulouse. It must be Toulouse because the French fans are very folklore. They got their good songs and they got the drums.
Yeah, they have the drums.
Yeah,
And they go,
yeah.
and when they're at the stadium, we were trouncing them. We were just absolutely just like, destroying them on the pitch. But if you looked at their fans, you would not have known it. They were still singing the songs. They're still like, jumping up and down and getting involved. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, win, lose or draw, you're there to support. You're there to make noise.
wow.
That's why the away fans are usually the best, man.
Wow.
Guys that travel across Europe with drums and trumpets and unless it's England.
Dortmund. Sorry. 3-2. Dortmund is losing.
3-2.
Barcelona
Barca.
scored.
Yeah, Barca got the players in the counter attack. Mm.
They got Dortmund is just too poor ball by the Dortmund player. Ends up
Gross.
creating a break.
Oh, and the matcha.
He's on sides.
That's
And then
Dortmund all over.
Strike. Great strike.
Can't defend for love or money, but they can attack.
Yeah.
That's Dortmund all over.
Yeah.
Hence they're struggling in the league right now. So up and down.
Yeah. 3-2. 3-2. 4-2. Feyenoord's still winning though. In their game, but they just conceded a goal. Barcelona. Wow, Barcelona might squeak out an actual win here. Torres, once again, the goal scorer for Barcelona. So that's what it is. They do for a couple other reasons other than that. But
yeah, it's all over by the looks of it between Monaco and Arsenal anyway. Arsenal going to run this clock down now.
Yeah.
2-0 up, 2 goals for Saka. Time wasting all over the shop.
Yep. Still, people, we're at the hour and 30-minute mark, hour and 36 minutes actually right now. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about as these games come to a final in some of these matches as they draw to close?
Well, we've
anything other than what's been circulating on the socials?
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's been we had a few announcements today, but just World Cup stuff. Yeah, so nothing. Nothing huge for me, man. I know we're trying to keep it light tonight, so yeah, just it's good to be able to sit back and watch other teams. Arsenal just scored a third.
Ugh.
But looked like a bit of a mishap there. I think Saka's got his hat-trick. I'll just tell you now. Yeah, free kick. Yeah, Monaco get caught cold from a quick free kick. Ball into the box. And Saka, yeah. Marino tries a shot, gets a deflection, lands with Saka. Saka has another shot, gets another massive deflection off a Monaco player into the top corner. So, yeah, a shot inside the 6-yard box, basically. Yeah, and that's it. That's over. Monaco ain't coming back from that. But, yeah, City 2-0 down. I mean, what are we talking about here? This is not good. They're who did they go with? Ederson, Walker, Margot, Lewis, Grealish, Silva, KDB, Doku. Yeah, that's probably as good as they can go without Foden. That's basically their first team other than Foden.
Mm-hmm.
And again, beaten 2-0 by not the world's best Juve team.
No, it's not. But it is. Every game away is a difficult place to get a result, especially Juventus. Juventus is a very difficult place to get a result.
Yeah, I'm not making any excuses for City though. That's it's great to see 67% possession. So they've had all the ball.
City's gonna have that. It's just as KJ is putting out there. They this game was big and important in the sense that it's obviously it brings them far down into the table of the Champions League. Don't know. I'd have to see who they have.
1 win and 9. That's crazy.
But 1 win and 9. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
1 win and 9, and also
it's done. It's over. Take it out the oven. Put it in the bin. Whatever you need to do to start it again. That team is cooked. It is done. Shows you how quickly things can fall apart. Last season, treble winners. This season, treble losers.
Yeah.
And they still have to play PSG and Brugge. Could get worse. Could get worse.
Yeah, well, not only that though, what's worse about it is that they have the derby this week, the Manchester derby. That's this weekend for them.
Is that home or away?
I believe it's at the Etihad.
Home.
Double check here. I believe it's at the Etihad. Yeah, it's at the Etihad. So, and United has gotten results there.
Yeah, might be one to keep an eye on, but purely from a comedy point of view.
Barcelona trying to hold on to this as best they can. Trying their best to hold on to this. And let's see, they're going to be bringing in another sub here. And yeah, this result would put them in. Let's see where we're putting. Manchester City would be in 22nd place, 1 point off of being knocked out of the Champions League. 1 point away from being knocked out from the Champions League. And
yeah, they may as well do it themselves rather than waiting for the old charges to come in.
Yeah, it is just all falling apart for them, isn't it?
Completely, totally, man. That's great to watch.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant to watch. They'll be back if they want to be, but their whole mini era of dominance with Guardiola and with all of that, and with KDB and with all these players that they had with Walker, and yeah, it's pretty much done now.
Pretty much.
I don't see where this can be reignited. I think it needs to be torn down and built up again, and it just, like I say, it just shows you how quickly you can go from being on top of the world and why probably why investment even for a club like them, you can get it wrong, you can get it right. You get it right the right time.
Yeah.
And the ladies beat every,
and they still got to go to. They still have to go to PSG, so they still got to go to Paris in the Champions League, and then they still have to. And then they have a game against Club Brugge, which is what it is.
Yeah, which isn't as easy as it sounds either.
It isn't.
Paris.
Going to Paris isn't going to be an easy setting for them. This might be the last attempt here for Dortmund. That's at least on my feed here. They have a free kick outside of the box. It looks like just on the left-hand side. It's 3-2. There's 4 minutes of extra time put onto this. I wouldn't be surprised if the goalkeeper comes up for this. That's how important this one is.
Yeah, the keeper is up. The keeper is up. Pascal Gross.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Ex-Brighton
goodness.
Ex-Brighton player, Pascal Gross.
Oh my goodness.
Should have done better.
He should have done better,
Should
people.
have done better. Schlotterbeck would want to run that one back if he could.
Oh, what an absolute. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. He puts that on net, that's a goal. But he just put it over the bar.
Pascal Gross, one of the most underrated players of the last 5-6 years in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Brilliant player, Pascal Gross,
But not today.
a little bit too old to get his big move.
Yeah. PSG.
Yeah,
away
I
is
don't
gonna
think
be crazy.
PSG. Yeah, I don't think PSG lose that game. So I think you're talking about maybe. I wouldn't back City to get better than a draw in that because I don't. If they can't come back, if they can't create, I know they're away at Juve, but if they can't come up with something in that, I don't see. They just seem to be like as soon as they go 1-0 down now, that's kind of them done.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
PSG away is gonna be tough. Very, very tough. And PSG would with that game, PSG could end up getting out of the knockout or being knocked out or being in the relegation, if you want to call it that.
exactly their own little sticky situation.
Yep. That victory, 3 points for them would make them go to 10 points, and that could bring them right firmly above. It could put them above Real Madrid, who sits in 20th place with 9 points. That's how quickly and easily things can change in this league format. So, yeah, definitely something to see. Again, I don't mind what we're seeing.
Sonuç almost done, yeah.
Well, this is the thing. If this was the old format and City are in this kind of form, they already would have been knocked out. They'd already be out of the Champions League. Now they have these two other games.
Mm-hmm.
So that's this is it in a nutshell here, showing you how they're giving these teams as many chances to F it up as possible and still get in. But yeah, in the older format with the amount of games they've lost, City are out now. They're already knocked out. Probably would have been knocked out a game ago.
Yep. Well, we have about like 13 minutes left here. 13 minutes left in the show.
Did you see how Schlotterbeck sort of landed at the end there? 12.
Yeah.
I think he's probably broke his leg or something there. That didn't look nice.
I hope he did. That'd be horrible.
They cut the feed. They cut the feed on RT. They cut the feed.
Okay.
Because they are not on RT, but they were showing the game, and Arsenal game finished. And what they always do, literally, is like if there's a game still going, they'll switch to that game immediately.
Yeah.
And then they showed the Slaughterback thing, and then for some reason he had it, and then it was like they just cut the feed again.
Okay.
So how did he?
He went up for a last-minute header, then a free kick. Good little free kick by Pascal Gross. And what happened? He went up for the header and he sort of landed really awkwardly, man. He was just weird looking. He didn't look good, I don't think. A good game, the Dortmund game.
Yeah, good game. Definitely good game. It's a shame.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to get a draw out of it, at least.
A 2-2 there would have been nice, yeah.
Yeah, for the way they battled in that game, for the way that, it was back and forth. I was hoping that they at least give something for the fans, at least for their fans that showed up for that game. It's kind of a deflating 3-2 loss, certainly. Especially it could have been, especially in a season that isn't exactly looking to be a promising season for them.
For me, I wouldn't mind playing Barcelona on this journey to the Champions League.
Hmm.
Yeah. So they're second now, Barcelona in the table. 3 points behind us.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys want to play a quick tic-tac-toe, or you guys want to bounce out?
Yeah, go ahead. City had a higher XG in that game for those people who like all that kind of stuff. Juve's XG in the game was basically 1, and was 1.14. City's was 1.17. So for those of you who like XG, yeah, and they still lost 2-0.
Well, when you look at the table, Man City are on 8 points, and the elimination table, the highest team have got 7 points. There's a few teams there. Shakhtar's on 6, Stuttgart 7, Paris Saint-Germain 7. So Man City could get messy in the next round.
AC Milan has just won 2-1.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 51. I ain't gonna do anything anyway. We're getting knocked out.
Nah. Yeah, it's just nice to have them in there. I think it's a big name. Like we played them in this season's Champions League, and we played Real Madrid as well. Big team names, you know, like AC Milan. As soon as you see them, you think big.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this one in. Guys in the chat, you guys, we'll play panel versus the chat. How about that? The panel versus the chat, real quick. This has a little fun little game to end this session. Fun little game here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. In the chat, where would you guys like to go next on this one? Hopefully you understand how tic-tac-toe works. If you guys don't want to play, we can split up the teams, I guess, on the panel.
Come on, chat. Get your guesses in. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's
There you
Mourinho, right? At the time.
Fantasy football, yes, for sure. We'll see. We'll see about that, Robert. We'll see about that. I got really the short end of the stick when Liverpool didn't play this past weekend, and because they didn't play, I didn't get points for 3 of the players that normally I would have got points for.
That's a crying shame.
Crying shame. All right.
Well, I'm sure everyone's in that boat, right? Everyone would have Liverpool maxed.
All right.
If they didn't, they weren't playing the game right.
Yeah.
At least 2.
Where do you guys want to go?
They went with that.
Where do you guys want to go to?
So
We can go City Liverpool. Just knock that one out. Take away the easy ones.
Sterling?
Yeah, you can do Sterling too. I was going to do Milner, but Sterling works. Where do you guys want to go? Where do you guys want to go next? Chat.
Well, chat has only one option, really.
Yeah, you got to go Liverpool, PSG. Or if you don't think we can get it.
There you go.
That's
There you go. I would have gone Sacco, but yeah.
Yeah. That's a good shout. That was a good shout. All right, where do we want to go here? Let's go. Who's a player that played for Mourinho and played at PSG?
Oh, Sergio Ramos.
Oh, good shout. Good shout. Good shout. That works.
Then I've got Mozart. That's not fun.
Good shout. It's on you, chat. It's on you.
So they'd be looking for a Atletico and Man City
Madrid.
guy, right?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. There's a few of them.
That's easy.
I've already got 6 in my head. So
Yeah. We're going Rodri.
Okay, Rodri.
Okay. All right. That means we gotta
So-
go. We have to go. We gotta go. Who's played for Atletico Madrid and played for Barcelona?
Oh, everybody. So
Okay. I don't think I can put
basically-
everybody in there. I don't think that'll qualify.
yeah, who do you want
Everybody?
to-
We'll put that
Yeah,
in
yeah,
there.
everybody. Go ahead,
we
but
going with?
just put Luis Garcia.
Hmm.
Because he played for us as well.
It is on you, chat. You got to come up with a player for Barcelona and for Mourinho. Can you do it? Fabregas? Is that your answer?
For Bregas. Because that'll lock it up, then it'll be a tie game. There'll be no way of winning it.
Yeah. All right. So Fabregas looks like. All right. Oops. Oh. All right. No winner. Let's try this again. Let's try it again, man.
We went first last time, so Jack can go first this time.
Yeah. You can go first this time,
Chat.
chat.
You can go anywhere. Real, Leverkusen, England, Bayern. Who's at the end? Ancelotti, Man City.
Mm-hmm. It's Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, and City on the top, and on the left is Real Madrid, England, and Ancelotti. England, Bayern,
Harry Kane.
England.
Center square. Good shout.
It's a good shout. Where you guys want to go?
What do you think? Well, the square is the most important. What square do you want to go for? I mean, the center square kind of.
Yeah,
We
let's
have
do.
to block every direction.
Doesn't matter as long as you do a corner square. That's all that matters. Which one do you want to do?
Should be okay.
And try to pick an easy one so that way.
Say that again.
Pick an easier one so that the chat gets a hard one.
Yeah, take a name off the board.
Yeah.
Okay, say well, that's not an easy name. I was going to come up with a hard name. Okay, easy names. Let's just say
He's play for He's played for Ancelotti and played for City. What are we going for? We gotta get a timer on this one.
Okay, well, let's go Steve McManaman for Man City and Real Madrid.
For City and Real Madrid. Okay. All right. This phone is going off like crazy. Oops. All right. It's on you. Okay. Mute this one.
Well, Callum's already put one in for the chat. Ancelotti and City Balotelli.
Oh, that's a shout.
So that's the chat. Don't forget, Callum, you're playing in the chat, so don't give answers for the next one because that's going to be the panel. So,
Oops. Did I misspell it?
I'm not sure if it lands. I'm not really sure if it lands. Yeah, but the lads are putting in Graces before it's their turn, so chat.
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
until
I'm not
we
even
grab that.
looking at their feelings with you.
Yeah, so chat, like you've had your guess now. The next guess is going to be for the panel, so don't put a guess in until 12 man says, chat, what's your next guess? Because
Yeah, Balotelli and
yeah, I didn't
Ancelotti.
think it landed. That's wrong. That's wrong, lads. That's
Yeah.
wrong. Okay, so it's up to us now.
Who do we go with?
So played for Ancelotti and Man City, yeah?
Yeah.
No, we can go anywhere. We can go
We can go
anywhere.
anywhere,
Oh,
bud.
Board is open.
If you
Board
already
is
know
open.
one. Yeah.
So
all right.
That one's tough too. How about? No, I don't know actually.
so what do we want? Where do we want to go?
Real Madrid.
Real and Bayern.
Yeah, you can go. What?
Yeah, Madrid Bayern, yeah.
Bodo Illgner.
Yeah,
Did he
yeah.
play
Do
for-
that.
No,
No, Madrid and Bayern is an easy one. We can do.
Aaron Robin.
I was just all right. I was gonna go Cruz, but all right, Tony Cruz. Either.
I ignored Cruz because I saw it in the chat. So
Oh.
I was going to.
Oh, was it in the chat? My fault. I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
Okay, so chat. Now it's your guess. Now it's
your guess, chat.
Callum, Bonkers, KJ, Red Armchair seem to be the main players. KJ, Red, Callum, Bonkers. So now it's your guess. They want Cruz, Leverkusen, and who?
Leverkusen and who else? You got to pick.
Leverkusen and
Real Madrid?
Ancelotti, England or Ancelotti?
Oh, maybe he's saying Leverkusen. Yeah, they're saying Cruz and Okay, Leverkusen and Cruz. Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, or excuse me, Leverkusen, Real Madrid.
Yeah, Madrid Cruz. And Leverkusen. Yeah.
Good shout.
So
now we got to pick Ancelotti
and Man City.
Oh, well, they had to go there because they had to block us.
Ancelotti and Man City. It should be straightforward.
Ancelotti and Man City. Mm. Ancelotti's played, has coached a lot of teams too.
Oh, Lampard.
He was the manager of Coventry now.
Yep.
And they lost to West Brom today, yeah.
Oh, did he lose? Is it?
Yeah, 2-0.
Damn.
My bro was at that game.
Wait, you're saying Frank Lampard played for Manchester City and coached?
Yeah, he played. He played. Well, we played under Angelotti, and he played for Man City.
All right.
Told you.
Boom. Get it in. There you go. All right, then that's an easy one for you.
The chat.
For the chat.
Yeah, England, Man City. I'm assuming that's what. There you go, Phil Foden. Phil Foden.
All right. Now we gotta go English player for Leverkusen.
Mm-hmm. Which is what I was hoping to avoid.
Oh, that's easy. What's his name? Teller.
Oh yeah, okay. The midfielder.
Yeah, or winger.
So it's is English as opposed to played for England. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's got to be that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's that's his
cool.
nationality. Yeah.
Yeah, national. Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan Teller. Yeah, he was on
Nathan
loan at
Teller.
Burnley.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That is I didn't spell it.
TELLA.
Yeah.
That's it, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, it has it as not being. I'm gonna report that one.
No, he's played Leverkusen. Nathan Teller is English, and he has played. Well, is he English? Actually, is that his actual nationality?
He is. Last starter.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure he is.
Well, I know he's English, but maybe he's actually kind of in the database. Maybe he's like fucking something else. I don't know why people are saying Danny Carvajal. We're looking for English players. Look. Yeah, don't worry, KJ.
Very weird from that, but
Okay, so chat, it's up to you. And again, we're looking at stalemate. We're looking at stalemate unless chat get this wrong.
Unless you get this, unless you get this one. You have. Oh no, it doesn't. Yeah, they can get this wrong and still get a block.
If we get ours wrong.
No, we went Leverkusen and Carlos and Ancelotti for Dan.
Yeah, but you were coming in ahead of time, lads. You were coming ahead of time. Carvajal, yeah, Danny Carvajal.
Yeah, that's a stalemate. We're not gonna yet. All right, I tried to get a winner, but much like a lot of the games today, we just ended up getting a stalemate draw. Yeah. Oh man. Nice one. That was a nice one. I don't know about the Teller one. The Teller one, that guy is
English.
He's English.
Yeah.
Maybe they have to be capped. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't read the rules. Maybe they have to be capped or something.
Yeah. bit weird for a weird one. Yeah, maybe it's England international.
Maybe, but he is on there. Or should be on there at least.
Yeah.
But anyways, people, it is 2 hours and 10 minutes in. I don't know if you guys want to play one more game or not, but if not,
Yeah, go ahead, man. I don't mind.
I'm trying to see if we can play one more game. Got a good game for us to play.
I see. That's what I was thinking. KJ saying he changed nationality the year he joined Leverkusen. That's what I was asking. Is he definitely English? Because if he's gone and changed nationality, then that's what's done us up there. Because he definitely is English, but he might have like declared for like Nigeria or something like that. Gabon.
I hadn't heard anything like that. Him changing, playing for a different country, but
It's just that's all I thought immediately. Not it was like, are we guaranteed he's officially English? Even though we know he's English, but has he like declared for somebody else? Maybe that's the thing. If he's declared for another country, then I think that's the only thing I can think of because the name is right, the rest is right.
Oh yeah, maybe he has declared for another country then, which is a bit mad.
That's the only thing I can think of now.
That's the only thing.
Everything else is right. Yeah, everything else is right about it.
All right, try this one more time. Then let's go with a quick football wordle of the day. Daily challenge here.
Wordle.
Wordle.
Who do you want to start with?
Oh, you have to come up with a guy, don't you? Julian Alvarez.
Hey, coming to Liverpool. Next year.
He's a La Liga player.
Okie dokie.
But not a forward, not Argentinian, and does not play for Atletico Madrid.
Okay, that's good.
Pedri.
He's a Barca player. I told you.
Okay. Not a forward, not Argentinian.
So he's defender, goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Not Argentinian. Never played for. So who have they got in the back?
Go for Verstegen, the goalkeeper.
Who you want to go with?
Go for Andre. Yeah, Verstegen. Yeah. So you can either way. It's either him or you eliminate him quickly.
Who are the Niger boys? Is that Nigeria? Is it? Is the Niger boys?
Nigeria? Yeah, Nigeria. Yeah, it's Nigeria.
Yay! Well done, Alante. Well done, man. You got fucking Ter Stegen. Yeah, so he's so apparently now that Artella is Nigerian.
Oh right, okay.
In the game. So that's that's what happened there.
All right. Yeah. So that's the reason why. Okay. Yeah. No, but that's fine. Right.
All right, let's see if they can get it. Let's see if they can. You can chat. Let's see if you can get one. Go ahead, chat. Tell us what you want to put in.
Come on, chat.
Come on,
yeah,
chat.
So chat, what you
let's see if you can get a win for yourselves.
Yeah.
So that everyone can be a winner.
Yeah, you need to just name a random player to kick off the game. So literally any player. Just name a player, any player, and you can kick off the Wordle, but you need to enter a name. I mean, it's literally McAllister. Okay, McAllister, there you go. Alexis. Top of the pile, like he should be. Okay, so he is
swing and a miss on all four.
0-0. Doesn't play in the Premier League, doesn't play for Liverpool, isn't Argentinian, and isn't a midfielder. Angel Correa. He's Argentinian, I believe.
But he got.
And you've already been told he's not Argentinian. So he's not a mid, he's not a forward, he's definitely not Argentinian. He doesn't play for Atletico, but he is in La Liga. Not a forward, not a mid.
Come on, chat. We're rooting for you. We are rooting for you.
La Liga defender.
We are rooting for you. Rudiger. Okay. He is definitely not Argentinian, but he is German.
Hey, he's German. He's not a defender. Oh, so we've got
German.
another goalkeeper.
Not a goalkeeper.
Could
They
it be
love
Ter
themselves
Stegen
a
again?
goalkeeper.
Could it possibly be Ter Stegen again?
Could it be? Could it be?
Is there another German?
You want to go Araujo?
You might as well go. Yeah, you might as well go for him again.
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not. Aru's a defender. You're going for a defender?
Yeah, he's a defender.
Yeah, it's not a defender. You can see in the red circle, that's defender, no forward.
Yeah,
no
KJ.
midfielder,
So
no-
he's out of the
So you're
equation.
looking for a La Liga goalkeeper, basically. German La Liga
and
goalkeeper.
he's German. Yeah, I mean, could it be two in a row?
Could it be
Could it be two in a row?
row?
Wordle is broken. Football Wordle is broken.
Oh, you know what?
Same
You
player.
know what? You know why? I know why it was this. Because that's the daily challenge was the same one. It's the same one.
Oh,
We'll
it's a
try-
daily
we'll get you
challenge. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. And
Yeah,
still
yeah.
took them 3 guesses, morons.
That's-
I'm only
yes.
joking.
Let's see this one. All right, let's do it again. Let's see. All right. Here we go. All right, chat. This one again is for you guys. So let's see you do it. Who do you guys want to start off with? Start off with another player. We can start off with the same players if you want. We can start off with McAllister again if you want. Let's start off. Well, I'll give you guys the McAllister one again, just to start you off. Or you want Salah this time? All right. A swing and a miss. No Prem, no Egyptian, and no forward. All right. I don't know who. I don't know how to spell that name properly for them to know who that is. It has to be current players too. Because Bellamy is not on here. There you go. There you go. That'll work. Oh, but he's not a Premier League player, though. Just telling you that right now. Okay, got you. Ooh. It's just gonna be stinking again. This is gonna be the Barcelona goalkeeper again. He is not a midfielder. He is not a forward, and he does not play in La Liga. Well, obviously he doesn't play in La Liga, so it can't be the Barcelona keeper. And he does not play in Prem. Frimpong. All right. Does not play in Bundesliga either. So the only other 2 leagues that he could play in is either France or Italy in this game. So you're looking for a French or an Italian player, league player at least. Barcola. Ooh, nice. Nice. PSG player who is a defender or a goalkeeper. Bastoni does not play in I don't even, is it still called the Uber Eats League?
Yeah, he's still called that. Yeah.
Donnarumma.
What's the Uber Eats League?
It is
Yeah,
a
cool.
defender on PSG. I know everyone went with the goalkeeper. I know. There's been a couple goalkeepers named out in this game. Yeah, defender, PSG. Don't know what nationality is just yet, but Mendes. Nuno Mendes. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 2 more guesses, people. 2 more guesses.
What are they doing? They're saying, sorry, I missed this.
He's
playing
you
Ligue
got it
1?
on the 7th guess. Good shout. Red armchair. Oh, and I missed Bonkers. You would have had it on the 8th shot, actually. But luckily you got it. You got it. All right, people. All right. I just want everyone to go out on a winning note. That's all today. Because we're all winners. We're all winners, right? If you're a red, you're a winner. That's how we see it. But I know. Wow, not a goalkeeper. I know, right? Definitely good shout, red armchair supporter. Definitely good shout. Yeah, I just wanted to do something light and something keep our minds off of what the Twitterverse and what a lot of the social media content creators out there have fixated on for a conversation that is really become tiresome and mentally draining to engage in. So I figured we'd talk about the Champions League, watch a little bit of the games together. Also, maybe as we just saw, play a couple of games here at the end just to make sure that we all went out a winner, which we did. You guys got that at the buzzer pretty much. So, what do you mean question by that? I don't know. Oh no, let's not even bring it up. Callum. Just after if you stay on YouTube or if you call on if you fire up your social medias, I'm sure you'll see the subject that is on everyone's, well, not everyone's, not here at least, but a lot of people's interest is one particular player that seems to be getting a lot of people involved in, I think, somewhat of an unnecessary conversation. We're top of the league.
So he's a striker. He plays for Liverpool. He's He's Uruguayan, and he's a forward. Yeah. So if you want to play the Wordle on that one, there you go.
Yeah, there's your Wordle. Those would be Premier League, Liverpool, Uruguayan, and forward.
Yeah.
Forward. We'll say forward. That
Forward,
way it'll keep you guessing, maybe. Maybe keep you guessing a little bit. But yes, let's keep your heads up, people out there. Let's I don't want to, I think that this is a joyous ride. No, not many people had us really being here. Some of us did. I know I definitely was someone that has us in the contention for a Premier League title. I didn't really make a prediction on the actual Champions League, but seeing that we are doing so well, hey, sky's the limit. So top of the leagues in both leagues, let's just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Let our rivals talk. Let our rivals squeak. Let our rivals cry. And let's just enjoy the ride. Let's enjoy the ride. Because right now, can't get much better than this. So, JK, is there anything you'd like to say to people before we let them rock and roll and walk into what is the forest of social media, possibly?
For me, we are top of the European Cup Champions League table, so it's been a good few days. So let's go and beat Fulham now.
There you go. There you go. Fulham is in our definite crosshairs. And Brian, how about for you?
No, this is good fun tonight. We tried to do something a little bit different, but yeah, like Twelfman said, we are where we are right now. There's a lot of negativity going on down. So yeah, I mean it's depressing, but I mean it's honestly like we lost the game last night. Listen to something. So join me in 10 minutes on my channel for the Should We Sell Darwin Nunes stream. I'm only joking. Yeah, that's
you
where
just
we
broke
are.
the protocol, man. This was the free zone. I heard you say the name.
Sorry, €100 fine. Sorry, €100 fine.
Yes, let's just keep it. Let's just keep it good and fun and light. And that's what it was for today. Got to see others scramble for their Champions League lives today. Some like City are one of our definitely hated foes. Is just loving the fact that even on today, possibly they're, despite their demise, they might not be the hot topic, but we saw them lose in Italy. Always fun to watch that happen. They've got a big derby coming up this weekend at home, which could also be a desirable result for all of us to see them go and lose that one as well. If not draw, at least in that one. I think I'm pushing towards a draw. I don't want to see either team win that game actually. So I'm going to push towards a draw in the if in my own mind. I'm hoping for a draw in that game. And then also, unfortunately, Arsenal did get a result this weekend, but they will be faced off against our cross-town rival, Everton, who will hopefully have taken this week and a half to get really segmented into knowing what they'll have to do to guard against Set Piece FC. And hey, we've got our own affairs to handle, which is Fulham this weekend. So a team that is in certainly form and is a viable team to reckon against. But fortunately, we will be seeing them at home. So hopefully we'll be ready. Hopefully we'll be focused, people. Let's focus the right attention, the right energy to this team and to the universe so that we can get this W and keep pushing on for that title that we all want to see us get. So other than that, I wish you guys all a great day, and I will certainly be looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And until then, as always, up the Reds, people, up the Reds, truly, truly up the Reds, and you'll never walk alone. All right, people, peace.